Hey guys, it is time for Skoshbox. And our first one is a vanilla wafer of some kind. Seems pretty normal. And it's in a yellow wrapper, so that should be a little helpful. Should be. Alright, what do we got here? Got a bunch of interesting stuff. Box, please. What? Nope. There we go. That'll work. Yellow wrapper, yellow wrapper. This thing? Maybe? No. It's a cookie. Where is it? It ran away. Also, my set is discombobulated tonight. Nope. 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 It's not that thingy, so I guess it is this thingy. But, oh. Her. I'm doing real good. Alright, let's open this up and see what this is like. Oh, wow. It's a big wafer disc. It seems really, really, really thin. And there's a little bit of vanilla cream in there. That's pretty nice, though. It reminds me of one of those, like, rolled, very thin, like, chocolate wafer cookies that kind of look like a cigar. I can't think of what those are called. But that's definitely what this reminds me of. It's like a really, 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 really thin wafer. Let's see if I can separate this. Really thin wafer. A little bit of cream in it. Very nice. Baked vanilla wafer. Alright. Next we have bubblegum. And I saw this box in here. And this I used to get all the time in high school. Because I was a weeb back then. I got a little better. Not by much. But, couldn't tell. Orange. Orange flavors. What are the other flavors we could get? Ooh, strawberry, grape, melon, apple, grapefruit. Ooh, cola and yogurt. Those would have been cool. Let me get this out of here. I don't think I'm actually going to try the gum, because I've had it about 5 million times, but it's these teeny tiny little gum balls. I always found that they lost their flavor kind of quickly, but, you know, it's a little thing of gum, which is always nice. Though, this package of squid kind of worries me, so I might need some gum to fix that. So I'm just going to put them to the side for now. Alright, third thing. Tamago Boro? I don't know. Ball-shaped potato at what? What? I don't know what this is supposed to be, but that giraffe is pretty neat. Ball-shaped potato egg cookies. Potato starch, egg, sugar. Yeah, it's potato starch cookies. Okay, that's different. Cute little balls. Alright. You can definitely tell they're sort of starch rather than flour. They're very dry, but not an unpleasant dry. And they're also lightly sweet. Not, you know, super sweet. Also, they sort of melt in your mouth. That's bizarre. Not bad, though. Different. Also, I really like that giraffe. Alright, we'll just set him there. A whole dried pickled plum. Ooh boy. Where did Plum? Where is Plum? Plum is missing. Plum has been vanished. Where did Plum go? There is Plum. It was hiding. Plum was hiding. Here is Plum. You can kind of see it in there if I hold it against the light. Now, I've had, you know, stuff flavored with this, but I've never had one just kind of on its own. It looks, you know, like a dried piece of fruit. Nothing too spectacular there. The smell is like fruit leather, which I shouldn't, you know, really be surprised of. I'm gonna take a little bit because these are salty and sour and all of that. My God, that is sour. Yep. And really salty. Not sure what I expected. It's a salted pickled plum. What did you think it was going to taste like? That's not unpleasant, though. It's just, you know, salt, sour, and dried fruit. It is good, but I don't think I could eat it on its own. I might have to put that on something. Like some rice. That would be good. Not so much on its own. Not so much on its own, but I do appreciate that. That is nice. I can say I've tried one now. I'm kind of glad I didn't take a big bite of it, though. Let's see. Hard candy. This one's blue. What could be blue flavor? Cider, maybe? Melon? I don't know. Well, it's a hard candy. How bad could it be? Pretty terrible. Also, there's, like, powder on it. Now, is that sour, or is that just sugar? Not quite sure. The outside's very sandy. And there's a white streak that goes through it. I can't identify the flavor. If I had to take a guess, I would say cider. But when I think cider, I think apple cider. And this is not apple cider. I don't know, the more I'm staring at the different flavor choices, the more I'm thinking it's like one of them. But I know it's not like lemon or orange or grape or strawberry, but it's blue. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with cider? I don't know. I really like getting these hard candies to try, but I kind of wish I knew like the brand of it, or you know, they were very obvious about like, okay, this one is blue, so it's this flavor, and this one's red, so it's this flavor. You know, that's okay though. Next on the agenda is a fried senbei, which is one of these bad boys. These are flash fried and glazed with soy sauce. I've had these a couple of times. I actually picked up a package of these, not this particular brand, but similar turtle shell shaped cracker from the local Asian market, and I devoured most of the bag in, you know, 2-3 days, because they're really tasty, and I wish I could make them at home. But I'm not going to give these two a try, because I know what they're like, and I really like them, and I'm going to save them. But it's just your standard rice cake that's been deep fried, so it's delicious, and it's got that sort of sweetened soy sauce glaze on it, so that's always nice. The next thing isn't as nice, I don't think. It's going to be cut pieces of pickled squid. Well, I'm going to be brave. I'm going to be brave and try it. It really scares the crap out of me, especially when I weasel it down to this end. And it's bright red for some reason. Oh dear. Yeah, bright red. Bright red. Food should not be that color. Squid shouldn't be that color. Squid is white normally, so... Ooh. Do I have scissors? Do I want scissors? Do I want to open this? Not really. I shouldn't have opened this. Ooh, my. Ooh. Ooh, the smell of it. Ooh. Ooh, no. I don't know if I want to eat this. Well, inside it's this nuclear red. Ooh, I don't want to... I really don't want to eat this. Oh, it's this like... I don't mind fish. I really like... Oh, it's like leather. Ooh. Ooh, no. It... I am sorry, I'm gonna chicken... buck. No! I like seafood. I really like seafood. I like squid. I love sushi. Stuff that people normally, I tried mussels for the first time recently. They were delicious. But there's just something about, dried seafood that just sort of wigs me out. And it's not so much that it's pickled, I don't think. Because the vinegar doesn't, put me off. Because, you get fried fish and you put vinegar on it and it's really good. But this is like what they kind of warn you fish shouldn't smell like when you're buying it. It shouldn't smell like, well, fish. It should just smell like the sea or like nothing. That smells like low tide and I want no part of it. I'm very sorry, but oh no. Okay, moving swiftly forward to get away from that squid. Raspberry Oreo. I am really... I don't think I've ever seen an Oreo stick before. I thought this was a Kit Kat when I first saw it. I mean, apart from it saying Oreo. But it's raspberries, so that's different. Alright, let's swiftly move away from that fish. I was gonna, but it was too frightening for me. Ooh! Okay. It's like Oreo cookie on the bottom, I guess. Looks like cream and some raspberry stuff. Let me take a little nibble. That's bizarre. I thought it was like cookie and then cream and then covered in chocolate. It's almost like all three of those things crunched up and then mixed together and formed into a brick. There's a very, very, very strong raspberry flavor. Not necessarily a pleasant raspberry flavor. It borders on artificial because it's so strong. It isn't bad because I'm looking at the ingredients and it has raspberry powder in it rather than, wholly chemical mystery flavor. But there's just something, I mean, it's tasty, but the raspberry is kind of overpowering and you kind of miss, that Oreo flavor. You do get, excuse me, you do get the Oreo crunch, like cookies and cream, if you're familiar with that, crunched that. But it's the raspberry that just sort of overpowers it. Maybe if it was like Oreo with raspberry cream in the middle, that would be better. Or if the cookie layer on the bottom, you can kind of see a cookie layer. There we are. You can kind of see it. If it was thicker or more solid or something, but it's sort of like cookie crumbs. And this raspberry stuff on top. Also, it's like tooth-burningly sweet, but I think that's because of the white chocolate in it. It's still very good. It's just sort of like ridiculously sweet. Better than that squid, though. I'm sorry. I really want to try it, but Alright. Let me try and get some of this raspberry out of my taste buds. Because we have some flaky chocolate coated cookie sticks to try next. This one's also by Bourbon. Which, if you remember, that's why I was like, wait a minute, this is the same as the thing. But yeah, apparently Bourbon makes all kinds of things. Now this is just chocolate coated cookie. So I think it might be similar to that wafer we just tried. Oh no, it's a little bit, whoa, it's crumbling everywhere. It's very crumbly. It reminds me of a flake bar, really. But a flake is just chocolate that's really thin and flaky. This is chocolate covered wafer, looks like. My goodness. It's like wafer crepe covered in a very thin layer of chocolate. It's very airy. It is literally a flake bar if it was made out of crumbly cookie. That's nice though, but it's making a mess. You take a bite and it explodes, which is sort of unfortunate. But it is very good. Don't really have any criticisms on that. Other than, holy crap, it's exploding. It's like shards of wafery death. Tasty shards, though. Also, I have a complaint. I want more of those. And less of those. More of those, too. That's okay. Overall, I'd say it was a good box. There's just sort of carnage below the camera line that you can't see. I mean, just, you know, there's just wrappers and things and crumbs I have to clean up. But that giraffe is still cool. So, that was May's Skoshbox. So until next time, guys, take care of yourselves.